the experiences that you have will shape your journey, your fragrance journey. It just will. And I have a experience with a lot of high value fragrances. So when I come across clones that's not really matching up to that, it's just not going to scratch that itch for me. So when I do clone reviews, and I don't want to seem like I be, on this clone or that clone, because it's not that. It's just where my taste and palette is. YouTube, welcome back to the channel. You're tuning to your main man, Sully Knows It All. Guys, today we are going to be doing a clone of one of my absolute favorite fragrances ever. I think it's one of the sexiest fragrances you can ever come across. And you know what? I needed a clone because I'm like, I gotta stop myself from buying another bottle of this fragrance. I really want a backup bottle, and eventually I will get myself a backup bottle. But in the meantime, guys, I found a clone. I thought this is Richwood. This is Pico Valladama. Hold on, guys. Cut that. I'm gonna go grab Richwood real quick for y'all. Alright, guys. So if you don't watch my channel, Richwood is absolutely one of my all-time favorite fragrances. I think it's hands down one of the sexiest fragrances you will ever come across. It is so beautiful. I actually want a backup bottle of this, but guys, in the meantime, I definitely had to find a clone for this fragrance, and I found one, guys. Now, this fragrance, it comes from Paris Corner. They're a Maryland. This is called Fascination. I don't know if can y'all see that right there. Nice bottle. I always, they always gotta go. They always gotta mess up somewhere with the cap, something to make it look stupid. I'm not a big fan of the big eagle on top of it, but hey, man, overall solid. We're more worried about the juice, right? So, guys, man, if y'all haven't got Richwood, man, this is one fragrance. I gotta do its own review. This is one fragrance you absolutely need to try. I guarantee it. This will be a home run hitter. This is blind buy worthy in my estimation. I don't see people. I mean, it is one of them profiles where it's so like sophisticated and elegant. It might not be for everybody. That's just how sexy and sophisticated it is. It's just one of the ones that just might not be for everybody. But guys, this is let's get right into this. So with the Emir Fascination, now does this scratch my itch for Richwood? We're gonna compare the two. I'm gonna spray this on one hand. I'm gonna spray the Richwood on another hand. Richwood right here. Spray the Richwood on my right hand, guys. One spray. That's all I need of that. Alright, so with the Fascination, the opening is very harsh. Now, in its own right, Richwood itself can kind of come off kind of harsh in the opening. Richwood is one of the fragrances that takes about 1 to 2 minutes for it to really get into all of its complex nuances. So, but the clone is like really a harsh impression of the Richwood opening. It almost can be a turn off to some. That opening is very harsh. Now, I consider the Richwood opening to be harsh, but you can just tell that if Xerjoff couldn't figure out the opening to make it as smooth, the clone definitely wasn't going to figure it out. I can definitely see that they had trouble with that because this opening is very harsh. Now, when you do get into the dry down of this fragrance, guys, I must say, you can definitely tell that they were going for the Richwood scent profile. It has the scent profile. You can tell they were going for that Richwood scent profile. But guys, this is what I want to say. If you was to get this bad boy, right, and you didn't like this, that don't mean that you wouldn't like or love Richwood. Nowadays, guys, people are truly underestimating the experience that quality can truly give in a fragrance, and how much quality can elevate a fragrance. It really can. This is nice, guys. Fascination is really nice. It's honestly one of my favorite clones, hands down. I don't know, just because I love that Richwood scent profile. I want to give you guys a warning. I don't want you to get this and think this is like a replacement for Richwood. No, it's not a replacement for Richwood, but it will get you in the ballpark of that DNA. You will get a feel of that DNA. If you find yourself loving this, you will love Richwood even more so, guys. The blend is it's so superb, guys. It is so superb. This is great on its own. I mean, if I never smelt Richwood and I just had this bad boy and I wasn't worried about having Richwood, I would be absolutely happy with this. But you guys know Sally gotta tell y'all the truth of how it's gonna compare, what it's gonna be like, what your experience might be like with the fragrance. I don't want to put a number on it, guys, because I hate the number stuff. This is 99.9% there. All of this missing here is just a little touch more of our own. We're not gonna do that, okay? I don't want to put a number on it. What I will say, you can tell that they are definitely going for that Richwood DNA. It is there. Only thing that this is missing that the Richwood DNA has is not doing that. Like, Richwood has this ever so soft, wispy, fruity element that just breezes through the composition. It almost, on my skin, it comes off like a subtle fruity pebble nuance. I mean, guys, Richwood is one of the ones, man. A subtle fruity pebble nuance, and I find that fruity nuance is really not here. With this, you really just get the rose, the powdery rose, and the vanilla. You get the sandalwood, you get the patchouli. You don't get much of the tangerine, the bergamot, the blackcurrant. That is kind of, I don't know if they just didn't blend that in there as good, but I mean, when you look at the notes, it says that it's there, but I don't really get much of that fruity, citrusy aspect that Richwood has, man. Richwood is one fragrance, man, you got to experience, man. It's one of my holy girls. It is definitely a top 5 for life for me. Richwood is one of them ones. Always will be one of them ones. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is one of my favorite clones, man. I don't know if it's because I'm biased on that Richwood DNA and it just kind of smells like Richwood, so automatically I'm going to kind of like it. But this is one of my favorite clones, guys. One of my absolute favorite clones. I am happy to have this. But like I said, guys, I want to give y'all a warning. If you get this and you do not like this, that does not mean you won't love Richwood. That is how much greater the presence of Richwood is, the quality that is in Richwood. That is just, it's just a whole different experience, guys. You got to take my word for it. I know it's a lot of y'all don't, not with the quality thing. You don't. I get it. But it's no denying. You put these two side by side and you smell them, there's no denying that there is definitely a difference in quality, difference in the projection that it puts around you. And there's definitely a difference in the longevity, guys. There is no denying that, man. It's no denying that. That is one thing, honestly, guys, that I'm hating with all of this emergence of the clones and stuff. Everybody is acting like the clones are doing it better than the OGs, man. It's truly blowing my mind out here. People are not taking in consideration the effect quality can have in a fragrance. How much quality can really make the whole experience for you guys. I mean, that's one thing that my knock on this all of this clone stuff that's everywhere, guys. I get it. Everybody is not going to be willing to drop this or that, or even if they do have it, they don't want to spend that much on fragrance. So I get it, but we cannot act like the clones are doing it better than the OGs. I mean, we just can't, guys. That's just kind of silly to think, and I'm just not with that, guys. I'm just not with that. I'm always going to be a voucher for the OG, even though there's some clones. Look, guys, when you see me do a clone review on my channel, my clone reviews are more so for people that are into niche but might want to check out this clone fragrance or that clone fragrance. My clone fragrance are not for people that are into clones, because I'm going to have a different perspective than a person that's truly like love clones and Middle Easterns. My perspective is going to be different. My taste is going to be different. I'm probably not going to enjoy it how you enjoy it. My palette is just different, guys. And honestly, guys, when I first started this journey of fragrance, man, I used to watch people and be like, man, how could you be that snobby? I told myself, man, I would never be that snobby. I was that person that said that exact thing watching videos, but I'm to a point where it is what it is. You can't help it. You're going to grow to like what you like. Experiences that you have will shape your journey, your fragrance journey. It just will. And I have a experience with a lot of high value fragrances. So when I come across clones that's not really matching up to that, it's just not going to scratch that itch for me. So when I do clone reviews, and I don't want to seem like I be, you know, shitting on this clone or that clone, because it's not that. It's just where my taste and palette is. So like I said, guys, when I do clone reviews, it's for a person that's into niche, but maybe want to look into that clone or that clone. So not saying that, you know, people out there that's really into clones, you can't enjoy my content. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the perspective I'm coming from, because I don't want you to think I'm just trying to bash something just because it's, you know, alternative kind of thing, because that's not what I'm trying to do. It's really, really not. But yeah, guys, y'all definitely have to check out this Emir Fascination. I think this is a gorgeous fragrance. Clone or not, it is definitely a gorgeous fragrance. You definitely have to check this one out. I will say this can be a good way to get a sense of what that Richwood DNA is like. But guys, I must say this, don't let this be the deciding factor on if you want to buy Richwood, because it's not, it doesn't stack up like how Richwood would. On its own, guys, it's a lovely fragrance. I'm enjoying it, and I think you would too, guys. I do love this fragrance. It's really, really good, man. That vanilla, that powdery rose, that sandalwood, that patchouli. The patchouli is ever so slightly too. It's just nothing like, it's just a nice little, man, this Richwood DNA on its own is very well balanced. It's like, is it a rose fragrance? Is it a sandalwood fragrance? Is it a patchouli fragrance? Is it a citrus fragrance? It's just a lot of great nuances here. They get a little bit of the nuances in this, but not full on, but it's still a great fragrance, guys. And I recommend you guys check this one out. I love this. I do love this clone now. This is one clone that I do love. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great weekend. I hope y'all ready for the week. But on that note, guys, I want y'all to smash that like button, hit that subscribe for your boy, and peace and blessings to you and yours. Y'all already know, guys. Y'all keep it coming. Sully gonna keep it coming. That's how we rock it. That's how we gonna carry it around here. Peace. Sully out, baby.